What's up, Internet? My name's Ian Bloom. Welcome to Nerd Finance. I'm your resident financial life planner and huge nerd. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about present versus future value and opportunity costs. These are two concepts that financial planners use to evaluate financial transactions all the time. So, present value is the actual money that you spend on something today. And future value is what that money could have grown into had you not made that transaction and instead invested the money. Let's start off by using an example of a video game purchase. When most new games release, they sell for $60. So the present value of the purchase of a new video game is $60. But I have probably at least 30 years until retirement. So I'm going to use this future value calculator here, and what it spits out is $344 and some change. So what we're able to determine here is that were I to save this money and instead invest it at about a 6% rate of return, we would end up with about $344 in the future. That's where opportunity cost comes in. You see, with your $60, obviously the opportunity cost is that you could have earned $344. But there are other parts to the opportunity cost. How much happiness is this thing bringing you? Are there any social connections involved? And other factors that might be pretty difficult to quantify, right? In this case, if we're talking about a $60 game like The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, I paid $60 on release for that, and I've played that for over 1,000 hours at this point across the two different versions. So the fun and happiness level is through the roof for me. I've gotten over 1,000 hours of enjoyment, so way more than $344 would normally buy you. And then on top of that, I have tons of stories related to Skyrim that I talk about with my nerdy friends. So the social aspect is also there, even though it's a single player game. You know, talking about hopping up mountains and Fusrodaing things off cliffs and all that kind of stuff has brought me a lot of joy socially as well as individually. That said, if this $60 game was one of the games that is just sitting there in my Steam library with maybe 30 minutes to an hour of total playtime, you can tell that I should have invested the money, right? It would have been way more worth it. So what you can discern from this video today is that the important thing about finance is balance. You should spend money on things that bring you some amount of joy. You need that in your life to be sane as a human being, and that's kind of the whole point of earning the money in the first place. But also recognize when resources would be better allocated towards future you know, post-retiree you, or you looking to buy a house in 10 years, or whatever that may be. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this video, please feel free to shoot me an email. You can also like or subscribe to the video for more, and you can comment down below with your questions as well. Have a wonderful day.